Would you like to make meditation more interesting? One great way to do that is to understand what each of the components are and how they break down, how they function, and then you can actually study meditation in situ. You can see yourself meditating. This is about mindfulness, which has three qualities: familiarity, not forgetting, and not moving. So the first aspect of mindfulness, familiarity, means mind knows what the object is. It knows what it's doing. It knows what it's looking at. It knows where to look in order to have proper mindfulness. It can be introduced to the object and it can get used to it. In this case, it's the object of meditation, generally the breathing. So with familiarity, at first one simply looks at the object and says, what is this? What's the breathing? What's the breath? First, it's just a word. But true introduction means that the mind can experience the breath as it is. It's looking at it. It's touching it. So it's slowly turned into familiarity. That's the process of meditation. It becomes more and more comfortable with the object. It's no longer strange. It's no longer uncertain. So the second quality of mindfulness is not forgetting. The mind knows what the object is. I think we know the breath, but if we haven't really meditated on it and looked at it, it's always just been in the background. It's kind of a subconscious thing. Do we really know it? Well, that's the process here, getting used to it, getting accustomed to it in terms of directly looking at it. Familiarity is knowing the object, knowing it very clearly, knowing it more and more intimately, really understanding what it is. The breath is surprisingly complex and nuanced. Once meditation begins, it kind of opens up into a whole world. So there aren't many ways to do shamatha, but there are many almost infinite objects of shamatha that could be chosen. They all come down, as you'd expect, to developing mindfulness. If you're meditating on the breathing and somebody said, what are you meditating on? You would say the breath immediately. You wouldn't need a second to think. When mindfulness on the object is present, then the object is in the mind stream. So the third aspect of mindfulness is not moving or one-pointedness. The mind is solidly on the object. It's not wandering from thought to thought. It's not thinking about supper. It's not doing this other things. It's on the object. It's focused. It's concentrated. It is not dispersed, as they say. These three elements of mindfulness are the essential components to have proper mindfulness in your meditation. Proper mindfulness, of course, is necessary for genuine meditation. Without mindfulness, it is not meditation. It is something different. It might be relaxation. There's a lot of different things it could be. It's not to be condescending, but it's just to say that's the definition. It's like saying without wetness, it's not water. It's that fundamental. Watch the next videos, like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And here comes the next video in this series.